This is Amy and her boyfriend, John. Now, Amy's sister is here today, and she hates John. In fact, she wants Amy to dump him.
It makes it hard for me to be with my sister when you know, you treat her that way and she just bows her head and takes it. And normally she's not that way. She's so strong-minded, and I just feel like, you know, her spirit's kind of getting broke being with you.
Will Amy listen to her sister? We're about to find out. Why don't we go inside, okay? Now, this is Dora. She's here to confront John, too.
Of course, my husband and I were having some problems, and I met John. And then things happened, and I was pregnant. And I only have
Amazing how that happens.
Well, I have one thing to say to him, and that's it. And it doesn't take a man to make a baby, but it takes a man to take care of all, not moms, not all, but all responsibilities of a man.
Can John and Amy's relationship survive this? Let's go inside and find out. Want to go inside now? Hi, welcome to the show. My guests today are here to tell a loved one, I hate who you're with, please dump the guy. I'd like you to meet Abby. She's here to beg her sister to dump her boyfriend. Now, we're going to meet them in a minute, but first tell us what is wrong with the guy that your sister dates.
Basically, he is a total loser. You know, he's legally married to someone else still. He cheats on her. He has no respect for anyone. I don't think he even has respect for himself half the time. You know, he doesn't pay for his kid with my sister. And
oh, so they have a child together?
Yes.
Okay.
And I just want her to get away from him. I just don't think he's very good for her at all.
Does she love him?
I think she's in love with the concept of being in love and being grown up. You know, she's only 18. He's 25. So I think she's just in love with the concept of having someone there to take care of her and love her.
Now, when you tell her, when it's just, you know, sisters talking, you say, come on, leave the guy. He cheats on you. It's just no good. What does she say to you?
Really, she doesn't say too much at all. She's just more or less, well, I know. You know, at one point, you know, my boyfriend was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, I'm going to leave him. I'm going to leave him. And then next thing you know, she was, oh, I think John's here. And she hung up the phone, and, you know, we didn't hear from her for 2 weeks. So we see that she went back with him. But it's just, I don't really know how she feels. I think...
Is it fair to say she is 18? She has a child with him.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that has to live with him or not. She's got your opinion now. Thank you very much. I love you, sister, but this is the guy that I want to be with. And when he's with me, we really have a good time together. Should you maybe now step back and let her make her own decision about her life?
Well, I've tried that, I guess. I know where she's coming from. You know, when I was 15, I had a boyfriend who was 22. I lived with him, and, you know, he ended up being a loser, alienated all my friends because of him. And the same thing's happening to her. And
so you know what she's thinking. But in fairness, you were 15. She's 18.
She was 17 when they met and when she got pregnant. Yeah. She had the baby and turned 18 a month later. So she was still young when she met him. Yeah, now she's 18. You know, maybe she should make her own decisions. But so far, they haven't been too very adult.
I tell you what, let's bring him out, okay? This is the fella, her boyfriend. You're not crazy about him. You say he sits around in his underwear when you come over?
Like, the second time I met him,
let's hope he's wearing...
out.
The what?
The second time I met him, the second time I ever met him, he comes out in his briefs. Hey, how you doing? And just sat that way the whole time. The whole time.
Well, as soon as you said briefs, you just lost half the audience. No, I'm teasing. Okay, hey, here he is. Let's hope he's wearing something. John! John, welcome to the show. You obviously know Abby. How well do you know her, though?
Not real well.
Okay, you've seen each other how many times?
Approximately 5 or 6 different times.
Okay, I'll step out of it now. Well, let me just say this: you love Amy?
Yes, I do.
Okay, And you still want to be with her?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I'll step out of it. You can say to John what you want, and then, John, you can respond.
Okay. I just don't think you really act like, you know, you love her or respect her. You know, even when we're around, you talk, you know, about sex with her. I don't want to know about her sex. She's my baby sister, you know. And just little things, you know, the way you treat her and you talk to her, you know, talk down to her, and you don't let her go anyplace. If you're off, you know, we come down to visit every now and then. And when we come there, she feels like she can't leave you if you have a day off, and that's just not right. You know, she should be free to come and hang out with her sister if she wants to. You don't have to go. But, you know, it makes it hard for us to get together. It makes it hard for me to be with my sister when, you know, you treat her that way and she just bows her head and takes it. And normally she's not that way. She's so strong-minded, and I just feel like, you know, her spirit's kind of getting broke being with you. And I mean, I'm not the type of person normally that would say this to somebody, but, you know, I love my sister, and I don't want her to do the same things that I did. And I feel like she feels like, you know, she deserves whatever she gets, and she doesn't. She deserves a lot better. She deserves to be treated with love and respect.
Well, you're not there all the time. If you were there, like, every day, in and out, 24/7, then, yeah, I could understand where you're at right now. But you are not there.
I know I'm not
Period.
there. I know what she tells me, though. And she's told me even bad things about you. And I don't know if she would say it to you, but she's told me things that you've done. You know, she's the one that told me pretty much everything I know, aside from when I've been there the few times. She's told me about you being married to someone else, and about, you know, somebody else having a baby with you in the same town as her, and about another baby living in another state. And, you know, I mean, I didn't just make all this up. She's the one.
Is that true?
There's 3.
So see, you know, this is everything that Amy has told me.
Doesn't she have a point then? If you're not being faithful to her, you're having kids with other women?
They were before her.
Oh, no children since you had a child with her?
Since her and I's child, there's 1. And that's after she dumped me to go live with her.
Okay, what? I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
The other baby was born after she had dumped me and went to live with her down in her hometown.
She didn't live with me. She came
Well, see,
down on
that's
like
what
a
I was
vacation.
told, was she was coming down there to live with y'all, and that I'd never see this child, whole 9 yards, blah, 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 and all that jazz that went with it. So she up and leaves. We get into a big old argument, and then she takes off and goes down there with you. She comes back, and she's like, oh, let's get back together so we can raise our child together. By then, I'd already started over.
You
What was I
impregnated
supposed to do?
somebody else.
I gave the benefit of the doubt. I went back to her.
Well, as far as I know, the other baby was born like 1 month before my sister's baby. So it all kind of happened all together.
Is there a problem with how quick you're willing to have children with women you just meet?
Maybe.
But you're saying if you want to stay with Amy, you're going to be faithful to her. There'll be no other women. There'll be no messing around.
Oh, there won't be.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet Amy. Find out what she has to say about this. Stay with us.
Has your lover or spouse done something that you can't forgive? Would you like to confront them on our show? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY.
Welcome back. Welcome back. My guests today say that they can't stand the person their family member is dating, and we have been talking with John and Abby. Abby doesn't like John and doesn't think that her sister Amy should be dating him because she believes that John mistreats her. Let's find out what Amy has to say about this. This is John's girlfriend, Amy. Amy, welcome to the show. What is your relation? How good is your relationship with John?
Well, I mean, everything she said is true, but we have our good times and we have our bad times. I mean, when he's not around anybody else and doesn't have to act like he's, you know, bigger and better than everybody else, he's, you know, fine to be around. But when he gets around other people, he has to be, you know, the star of it all.
What are some of the bad things that you think he's done?
well, he just told me in the green room before we come out here that the other girl that he got pregnant was like, I didn't move, by the way. I was going on vacation, and he knew that. And the day that I left was the day that he got her pregnant. That's the day he started sleeping with her.
Were you tired? What? Okay, John, you got to agree, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, if she's your girlfriend and she's gone for a day, you don't go and sleep with somebody else.
Yeah, but she said it was all over with and done.
You what? I didn't hear. I'll let you answer. You what?
She said the relationship was totally over, done. She hated my guts and everything like that. And she didn't ever want to see me again.
Did you tell him that?
No.
Yes, you did.
I did not. No, John has a tendency to take a story and turn it around to suit him so that it makes him look good.
Okay, and what's your what do you think happened? I mean, what do you remember happening?
I was just going on vacation to to see her and my dad, and I was going to be gone for like 3 weeks, and he was mad that I was leaving.
Okay, I'm not trying to break you guys up because that's your business. You know, may you both be very happy in life. But hearing this story, I have to ask you, why do you then want to continue to be with him if he treats you like that?
Because when he's not around other people, and his family has a big influence on him also. I mean, acts crazy.
But you know, there's going to come times in your life when you go on vacation, and every time you go on vacation, it's going to have another child.
I just feel like there's no reason that she should have to change the way she does things. I mean, sure, when you're in a relationship, you have to compromise a little bit. But I have a boyfriend now who treats me with respect. If I want to go somewhere, I go somewhere, and he trusts me to do it. It's because he loves me, and he knows that I'm going to come back home to him and no one else. And I just don't feel like they have that kind of respect, that kind of mutual, you know, respect for each other where, hey, you know, I realized that you were a person before you met me.
Amy, talk to your sister. What do you want to tell her?
Well, I can't get mad at her about it because, I mean, she knows that, I mean, it's all true. I mean, all I could say is that, you know, he's different when he's around other people.
But it makes it hard for me to hang out with you.
But you've seen him, though. You've seen him the one night that he was decent to all of us.
Was that when we were...
The one night.
Oh, is that when we were drinking?
Yeah.
Was that the night
oh,
for
yeah,
the underwear?
He got drunk and admitted he loved her. You know, everybody acts a little different when you get drunk. You get more relaxed or whatever, and, you know, I was like, okay, down to the grind, you know, do you really love her? He's like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, well, I mean, say it. Tell me you love her. I love her. Say it. And he was like, I love her. You know, so, I mean, maybe he loves her, but just the way he just doesn't show it very well. And, I mean, especially when her family's around. You know, I mean, I'm worried when I go around my boyfriend's family that I'm going to say everything right and be, you know, nice and proper and decent and not come off like some kind of a floozy or something, you know. Same thing I feel like, you know, he should do. He should at least give us some respect. I don't want to hear about what they do in the bedroom. And, I mean, everything you say is turned into some kind of a sexual comment or a joke. You know, everybody does it every now and then, but not all the time. You know, if you mention...
John, what do you want to say about all of this?
All I got to say is when I first met her, she told me to be myself and act myself and say what's on my mind, and I do.
Well,
If she don't like it, she don't need to come up and see me.
But I have to see my sister, and you don't like to let her go.
Come to that state, stay with your mother, call over to the house, fine, she can go. I don't care.
You didn't have a phone, so you have to go there, so I have to see you. Y'all are always asleep, and then if you're off, you want her there with you.
It takes a whole 5-10 minutes. Come up the door, knock on the door, say, hey, get ready, let's go somewhere and do something.
And then she has to argue with you. She has to check in. She has to be back at a certain time. Oh, we got to hurry up and go. John's going to be mad, blah, 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 blah. And that's ridiculous. Why shouldn't you be able to go out?
Y'all decide to plan your time of coming up to visits on my days off. That's the only time I get to spend with her, period. Well, is on my days off. The rest of the time I was working. I was working 12-hour shifts.
Well, she had plenty of things to tell me, so obviously y'all spend some time together. Y'all go out to eat, things like that. You're there, you sleep together. I mean, you see her then. I see her once every 3 or 4 months. Okay?
Yeah, the time I see her is 5-10 minutes while I hold the baby before I go to sleep. And then I sleep the rest of the day to get back up in time to go back to work.
You talking about now or a long time ago?
I'm talking about the 1.5 years that her and I were together.
Okay.
When we were living together, because, see, as you already know, we ain't living together no more. So now I see her once a week.
So right now you're living with your parents?
Yeah, I live with my father.
And you live with your parents?
With my mother, yeah.
But you still think that maybe there's something here. You want to try to keep it together?
If he would just get away from his family.
Well, let's take a break. When
Likewise.
Okay, let's find out.
And
There's
get a
more to this
job.
story. Stay with us.
Tomorrow on Springer.
I was sold at birth for gambling debts.
Your mother gives birth to you.
She was told that I had died at birth and I was buried in the outhouse.
Catherine and her mother Myrtle found each other. Now Myrtle makes her plea to find the rest of her children.
Please, if you're out there, your mother's looking for you. She loves you.
Jerry's got some good news.
Where have you been?
Jerry helps reunite missing loved ones.
Grandson is new here, isn't he?
Tomorrow on Springer.
Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back. My guests today say their family member needs to dump their no-good lover. And we have been talking with John and Amy. They have a child together. But Amy's sister, Abby, doesn't believe that John treats Amy very well. That she says, which he admits to, that he's cheated on her, that he has children with other women. There's another person in the picture, and it's someone who John has been with from your past, I should say from your past, and her name is Dora. Let's bring Dora out. Dora, welcome to the show. How do you know John?
Well, back about a year and a half ago, we met, we were friends, everything was going pretty fine. And then, of course, my husband and I were having some problems, and I met John. And then things happened, and I was pregnant. And I only have
Amazing how that happens.
Well, I have one thing to say to him, and that's it. And it doesn't take a man to make a baby, but it takes a man to take care of all, not moms, not all, but all responsibilities of a man.
Anything else you want to add to that?
Well, yeah, Amy, I'd like to tell you, he told me that he loved me just when he told you that he loved you. Well, how can he love you if he's going to go 2 months later and get someone pregnant? How can that happen?
And your benefit of the doubt there with the child and the agreement was that I'd give you the baby because your husband could not give you one.
Maybe that is true.
So let's get it right. Let's get it right, Dora. The whole
Okay.
incident there was the fact your husband couldn't give you a child. I could. I had the blonde hair and the blue eyes to match up. So everything just set nice and pretty to match up there, Dora.
Maybe it did
What's the
match
deal?
up. Maybe you do.
What's the deal?
Maybe.
I was told to stay away so that you and your husband could raise your all's child together.
Well, the
And
truth is,
here's he coming back here while I'm at work, begging me to get rid of you so that he could have you back so he could raise a child with
The
you. So
truth is-
fine, so be it.
the
I
truth
did.
behind
I
that.
went back to Amy, sent you back with him so that y'all could raise a child together and be happy, like you were back when I knew you as a friend.
Well, the truth behind that would be, she was over at some friend's house over in wherever, and he was telling me that he didn't think that was his child she was carrying because she was hanging around with a lot of her friends over there. Now, I don't know if the child she has is his or not. I don't really care.
But is it true what he's saying? What he's saying about the two of you together? That
It is true that my husband can't have kids, and that is because the night that we met him, I was putting papers back into an envelope because we were going to go artificial insemination. My husband got mad and said, so tell the world we can't have kids. He happened to hear that statement. He knew I wanted a kid, so it was just as much his fault.
Okay, but...
Yeah, but it was yours also because you're the one that's supposed to be married and faithful because you're living with this man. Why'd you turn to me and come to me for sex when you got your own husband? Explain that to me. You're married to a man.
That.
You're married to a man. Then you turned to this other man at the front of the families there for sex, and then you ended up pregnant like you were wanting anyway.
No. Can I say
So
something?
explain that.
Sure, Amy. How?
Can I say something? Her husband was all for this because when I moved back in with John and she was moving out, I mean, we were there. She was packing her stuff
You were
up,
there when
and
she got
I was
pregnant?
bringing my stuff in. No, when we were moving out.
Oh.
When she was moving out. Because she was moving out and I was bringing my stuff in. And her husband was helping her move her stuff. And he was all for it. Oh, we're going to have a baby. We're going to have a baby.
Well, he accepted the idea. He accepted it. He accepted it. Because, no, he can't have kids. And that's the only thing that we thank him for, is that we do now have a baby that we would not have otherwise had. But that still doesn't make... No, I'm not.
That's the first thing you come out here and said.
No, I didn't say that he doesn't support this child. Truth is, he wanted to see this baby. He paged us twice to see this baby, so we let him know he could come by. He waited till I was at work, and then he didn't even want to hold this child when he got over there.
Well, excuse me, I did hold her.
That's the news.
You didn't want
I
to.
did hold her.
You didn't want to. He had to get up to go to the bathroom.
Asleep.
No, he had to
She
get up
was
to go to the
sound
bathroom
asleep
to
on
hold
your
his
side
baby.
of your bed, and so I was not going to do it until she woke up. Then after she woke up, started taking the bottle, I did hold her.
Well,
Okay.
he said you didn't even want to feed her.
not to come back
You told me you never even saw the baby.
Then I was told never to come back again.
I don't have a
So
problem
I have
with
not
seeing her.
come back
I don't have
for that reason.
I don't have
Thank
a
you.
problem with him seeing her. I don't. Oh, he told you he never saw her? He came by and saw her.
He's a liar
And the
anyway.
stuff about waiting until the baby was awake, he would always wake up Amy's baby. Wake up,
So
come
I
on,
know
wake
that's
up.
a lie. I know that's a lie.
No, that's what took place over there.
Oh, and
Because the simple
and
fact
about
was,
the
since
possessive
Andrew had
part?
to take care of her, I wasn't about to wake her up. I'd rather have you have the problem with you being tired when you got home.
well,
Thank you.
Okay, I tell you
I
what,
don't
let's take
call it a problem. I call it a privilege.
let's
In your case,
We're going to
it's a
take a break.
problem.
Stay with us.
Is a friend or family member in a relationship that really upsets you and you want to confront them on our show? If so, please call us at 1-800-96-JERRY.
Welcome back. John and Amy have a child together, but Amy's sister doesn't think that Amy should be with John, believes that John has cheated on her. John has had children with other women. One of the women is Dora, who we met in the last segment of the show. And Dora is unhappy, even though Dora decided to have a child, or apparently wanted to have a child with John, even when she was still married. Here is her husband, Andrew. Andrew, welcome to the show.
Hello, Jerry.
What do you... I know you're both wearing the same T-shirts.
That's because that's my baby.
That's a picture of your child.
It's our baby. Yeah.
Our baby now.
Our baby now because of I love this. I love my wife more than anything in this world, and my baby girl.
But you're angry at John.
Actually, I'm very perturbed that he would even insinuate that we had something arranged or prearranged, if I was catching that correctly. There was no prearrangement. All I knew was I couldn't have kids. My wife and I knew we couldn't have kids. We had an artificial insemination situation set up. It didn't happen. There were some kind of sparks between these two when I wasn't around, and maybe when I couldn't see it, they got together. That's all I know. And she came home one day and said, I'm pregnant. And I said, well, I'll keep you and the baby. That's fine, but he's got to be out of the picture. There's nothing to do except say, well, the children are the ones that really are the suffering ones, and the parents that are trying to raise a child and give it the nourishment and the proper attention and everything that they need.
So what do you want to say to either Amy or...
Amy, he's no good for you, man. He ain't no good for nobody. And John, I want to tell you something, John. That day that you did come over and you did hold the baby, and I'm glad you did. I know I had to go to the bathroom, so that was the only way you would hold her. Secondly, I said, I'd rather you didn't come back, but you're more than welcome to come by and see the baby anyway.
No,
I'm correcting you on that situation because that's,
no, actually
that's
what
not,
you said
I
was,
said I'd rather
don't
you
come
didn't.
back unless you're going to support your child.
Negatory.
Exactly is
No,
what
that's
you
not what I
said
said.
in that living
You're
room.
trying
It's a
to twist
longer
it
word for
around.
no.
You're trying to
Okay,
twist it
whatever.
Your direction because
Whatever.
you look bad. You were stupid even from even trying to come on the show.
Whatever.
But I'd like to just make a point. He says he loves her. Look, he's holding her hand. They look all lovey-dovey. Amy's got her hand right here in plain view. There's no hand-holding going on.
They don't.
You know, there's no...
That's because your sister don't like public affection. And I've
Since
learned my
when?
lesson about it.
Holding
Every
hand,
time
you
I've
could
tried to
attempt
hold her hand, going,
at least
walking down the
attempt to hold
street
her
while we've
hand.
been up here, she says no and pulls away because she don't like the public affection.
You could at least attempt to hold her hand, John. I mean, at least
Why don't you
make
butt
this
out,
look
Dora?
right.
Why don't you butt out, Dora? Put your nose in your own damn business on down the road.
Just make it look right. At least try to hold her hand. She might actually accept it for once.
Why not? You probably would too, wouldn't you?
No, I don't want to. Get up. Get your chair up.
Thank you. About time. My God.
Thank God those chairs
Now I
move.
feel a little more comfortable.
I'm not comfortable yet until you're like down off the stage and away from me.
You have a problem with it, move.
Well, wait.
I can't go no farther. My chair's already butted up.
Okay,
against
well,
Tammy's
let's try and
as
keep
we
some
go.
people
Don't
around. Hold on. You know, why... I understand you now have your situation, and God bless you, and it's great for the
We're very
baby.
happy.
I understand that. But I'm not sure I understand why everyone is now mad at... Why you two are particularly mad at John. I mean, why do you care if Amy loves John, is with John? John and you were together.
Because he constantly lies. He's so much of a liar that he'll turn around and he'll say, oh, I love you, I want you to have my baby, and I want to be with you. But then 2 months prior to that, he turns around and he tells someone else that he loves them and wants to spend time with them and him to have,
When you found out you were pregnant, if John had said at that time, I love you, I want to have this child with you, would you have stayed with him?
I moved out and I lived with him for about a month and 3 days. And then he
During that
decided
time,
he didn't
would
want...
you-
Right after I found out I was
About-
pregnant, the next day, I moved in with him because he said he wanted us there. So then I moved over there. I stayed there a month and 3 days. Then he decided he didn't want anything to do with me or this baby. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if he sees her again, ever. I mean, I've already told him he can see her if he wants to. But I don't
Like I
want
said,
him to
it'd be
see
good
her
if he does see her.
doesn't want to see her.
In listening to all of this, Amy, where do you come out? Because let's bring this to some closure
Well,
here.
I don't have a problem with Dora and Andrew. And, I mean, I know exactly when John was going over there to see her. He took me over there. Oh, let's go over here and play Monopoly. We'll go over here and watch a movie. I had met them before. I don't know if, you know, what they were doing
Nope, there was nothing
at
there.
this point, but I have him on tape. You know, he was recording himself talking on a CB radio, talking to her and talking to all these little
But
friends.
you were recording yourself talking on a CB radio?
I have no idea.
That was kind of
But
stupid,
what he
wasn't
was
it?
saying was, he was talking about Dora. Oh, yeah, I only thing that's keeping me
Oh,
from doing
there's
it is
proof
because
right
she's
there.
married.
There's proof
It wasn't
right there.
because I was sitting at home. It was because she was married.
You still...
And she's lucky that she has a good man like Andrew, because exactly what Andrew
Okay.
said was that...
And so... Okay. We'll get the audience a chance later on to ask some questions because we still want to find out whether John's still in the picture with you or he's definitely out. Is there a chance for John to be back with you? We'll find that out later. But first, when we come back, we're going to meet this young woman. She's here to confront the father of her child, and they broke up just 1 week ago. Please stay with us.
1-800-US-SEARCH. Find anyone. $59.95 plus $10 processing. Call Nick and Rob. 1-800-US-SEARCH.
The Maglite flashlight is a work of art that works. A Maglite flashlight is the brilliant gift idea for any occasion.
Tomorrow on Springer,
Please, if you're out there, your mother's looking for you. She loves you.
Jerry helps reunite missing loved ones. Tomorrow on Springer.
My guests today are here to beg a loved one to stay away from that guy. He's no good for you. And I will be learning to talk pretty soon. Okay, now I'd like you to meet Kevin. He's here to confront the mother of his child. Kevin, tell us what's going on in your relationship.
See, I'm still in love with my girlfriend. I had a baby with her.
You had a baby with your girlfriend, and her name is Andrea?
Andrea.
Andrea, okay. You had a baby with your girlfriend. How long have you been going together?
About a year and a half.
A year and a half. Do you love her?
Yes, I do.
So tell me, why do you think she's not with you?
Well, she said I hit her, and I...
She said?
I did hit her.
Oh, you did? You did hit her?
Yes, I did hit her.
Why did... It doesn't much... I won't even ask that question because it doesn't matter. You never hit a woman, period. So, what I want to know, if you loved her, why'd you hit her?
I don't know.
Did you study for these questions? Okay, let's bring... I tell you what. We're going to bring her out. Let's see what she has to say about it. Because you're telling us you love this woman.
Yes, I
You
do.
have a child with this woman.
Yes.
Okay, here is Andrea. Andrea, you look angry. Welcome to the show. But now you're smiling. Tell me about your relationship with him.
It was good at first, and it just kept getting worse and worse.
It was good at first?
Yeah.
What was it about, Kevin, that you loved?
Just about everything.
He treated you well?
Yeah, at first.
When did it turn sour?
When I was a couple months pregnant, he just started... He wouldn't let me do anything. I mean, he didn't want me to go to my parents.
Why wouldn't you let her go to her parents?
Her parents turned her against me.
No, they didn't.
Oh, yes.
No.
Okay, you talk to... Kevin, you want her back?
Yes, I do.
You talk to her now. This is your chance to get her back. Look at her, talk to her.
I don't know. You're going to have to get some help.
Get some help.
You have to.
I will.
Well, that's hardly... Hold on.
No, I just...
That's hardly Shakespearean in its passion. I'm trying to help you out here. If I were in love with this woman and I wanted her back and I had mistreated her, I would look her right in the eyes and tell her how much she means to you.
I love you. I just can't deal with the things that you do. It's just not going to work like that. I'm not going to be held in where I don't, where I can't do nothing and be smacked around just because you get a little bit angry. It's not going to happen.
That's it? You're going to lose her. She's gone. The mother of your child. I mean, I'm trying to help you. I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm trying to help you verbalize. You're about to lose this woman. Whatever that passion is that makes you do the very destructive thing of hitting, transfer that to words, to feelings, to let her know. You love this woman. Let her know. Go ahead.
Well, I've dealt with it for too long. It's been like a year and a half. You kept telling me, I'm going to get help, I'm going to get help, I'm going to change. I'm not going to do this no more. And what do? You don't do it. You told me if I went back down south with you, you would get help, and you haven't. And you had plenty of opportunities.
Working all the
So
time?
why haven't you? No. Before we moved back up here, you were only working a few hours a week. You had plenty of time.
Yes, I know.
So why didn't you?
I don't know.
It's not good enough.
I just didn't have the gas or time. Gas and...
You could have come up with it.
Yeah, how?
No, you could have. It's just not going to work.
I hate to interrupt this moment of passion, but we'll be right back.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365. Do you hate the person your friend or family member is dating? Would you like to confront them on our show? If so, please call us at 1-800-96-JERRY.
Welcome back. What would you do if you were desperate to get your family member to dump their lover? Well, we've been talking to Kevin and Andrea. They have a child together. They were together for a year and a half. Andrea basically has dumped Kevin. Kevin wants Andrea back. Let's bring out Carla, and let's bring out Mark. You're there. Okay. All right, I'm a little slow. I got it now. Carla, this is your daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Her former boyfriend, father of her child, wants her back. What do you have to say about this?
Absolutely no way, no how, no. You have nothing to do with stay the hell away from her.
Why don't you stay the hell?
Stay the hell
away from us.
Hey! You don't speak to her that way. And after the you pulled last night in front of the hotel, I was not amused at all. I'm not the one to mess with.
I'm not the one that came looking for me. She's the one
What happened
that
in front of
found
the
me.
hotel?
That's why the hotel security guys and that are coming up to me saying, you're out there arguing, fighting with her.
We weren't arguing a fight.
What happened in the hotel?
She maintains that she was trying to calm him down, and I believe she probably was. But, Andrea, it's not your job to calm him down. He needs a mental health professional to teach him to calm himself down. He's sitting on the stage looking like Mr. Innocent, and let me tell you, he's not. She had the baby in a stroller one day over the summer when they were up north visiting us, and he gunned the truck right for her and that baby, and just before he got to them, he veered around.
Oh, the baby and her was back here.
The stroller.
The what?
Yeah,
the
way back here.
Sir, they were up here, and you're back here, Kevin, and you took off like this and veered toward them.
Oh.
And then right to him, you went around.
I would never run over my...
And then you're out there yelling that you had AIDS?
Yeah, right.
Like it was some little thing that shouldn't be taken seriously.
What do you think about it? You're his stepdad?
No.
Her.
I've got
her
everything wrong.
stepdad.
You're both the parents of...
Andrea.
Right. Okay, welcome to the show, Jerry. I'm doing fine. This is good. No. The 7th year of doing the show, I'll get it right. Okay, you're concerned about him being with her as well.
Right.
What do you want to say to all this?
I love him for my son, and that's it. I don't want to be with him anymore. I'm sick of putting up with
That
what
should
he's
be
done to
his
me.
only concern,
I want
is
to
that baby, not her. He doesn't own her. He's not married. They're not engaged. They're not boyfriend-girlfriend anymore.
I think Andrea and Amy should drop those zeros and find themselves somebody who's going to love them for them. For her, why do you keep saying you know he's a liar and everything? Why do you stay with him? And whose wedding ring do you have on? It's yours, and you're married, and you want to be with her? What does your wife think of all this stuff?
I don't know. You find her, ask her for me.
I think you get away from him.
Really
He's
love
no
my
good.
sister, you get a divorce and
It's
settle down
kind of
to it.
hard to get divorced when the woman won't even show her face long enough before it's time.
Why do you wear the ring?
I have.
Why do you still wear the ring?
Andrea, you should just leave him alone, because if he's violent, he's never going to change. And you should find someone else. Take it from me. I've been down that road, and baby, it's a life ahead of you. And you deserve much better.
He was locking her when she was pregnant out of the car. And this is up on a hill. I mean, we live out in the country. And then left her out when she's pregnant. And then after, when she had the child, too.
Locked
cold weather
locked
for
her and the baby out of the
hours.
house
Not
till midnight
just-
one night in the middle of nowhere.
This child abuse also.
Okay, I have a question for John.
considering the amount of women you've been with, have you ever been tested for AIDS?
Yeah, I have.
Have you? We all have been.
My question is for Andrew. Are you going to adopt the baby? Or have
Already
you?
did. I helped deliver.
Okay, I'll be back with the final phone in just a moment. Stay with us.
Tomorrow on Springer.
I was sold at birth for gambling debts.
Your mother gives birth to you.
She was told that I had died at birth and I was buried in the outhouse.
Catherine and her mother Myrtle found each other. Now Myrtle makes her plea to find the rest of her children.
Please, if you're out there, your mother's looking for you. She loves you.
Jerry's got some good news.
Where have you been?
Jerry helps reunite missing loved ones.
Grandson is new here, isn't it? No.
Let me take this opportunity to thank all of you for being with us, and you know, I hope you're all able to move on with your lives and choose a relationship that is peaceful for you as well as fulfilling. Good luck to you. You know, when it's your own family, your own daughter or sister, it's hard to keep your nose out of her business, particularly when you're convinced it's a bad relationship for her and she's likely to be hurt. And if she's a minor, guidance and perhaps interference may even be necessary. But barring extreme circumstances, once she becomes an adult, you can offer advice, but once given, as difficult as it is, you have to let her start to make her own decisions, to give her enough space to, yes, even make her own mistakes. That's the consequence of adulthood. That's not to say a family no longer has a role once the young girl turns 18, but the role becomes one of love, not control, of always being there when needed, but letting her determine when she has that need. In choosing a boyfriend or a husband, the young girl now turned woman may not always be right, but she has the right. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
Chicago without Jerry Springer.
I came all the way from London, England, just to see you, Jerry. Chip, chip.
Came all the way from Indy, Jerry, to see Levi's. Looking good, yeah.
Hi, Jerry. I came all the way from San Francisco just to see you. And it was worth it because you are the greatest.
Straight from Celebrity Hair Designs and
Manny's Blue Room.
We love you,